One of our visits was to the viewing platform top of Sky Tower. This is the view, looking at buildings that are between the Sky Tower and then the harbour, out to the sea. It's quite busy. There are a lot of private and commercial sailing boats. To show the size of the city, a shot of it, viewing away from the sea. Following, there is a very short clip of a paying volunteer sending very quickly by a harness on a wire to ground level. As it only took just over a second and as my camera didn't have a fast speed setting, I followed it with a 5% speed setting on a following clip to try and give you an idea of what actually happened. Laying back on a sloping outward plate glass window at the top of Sky Tower. The glass took my weight, so I am able to get the photo. It would have been a long drop if the glass had a fault and broke. A group looking at some Maori artifacts. A Maori giving a tour in the museum. Looking at the fixtures of the temple's well-carved woodwork, Mike and I are posing to show of some of the ornate carving of the temple's walls. I had to have a photo in front of a section of the beautiful carved walls. Tanya didn't want to miss out of this memorable temple. A yacht having work done on the hull. In the Marine Museum, we saw the hull of the New Zealand's yacht that won this year's famous America's Cup trophy. The upper deck of the New Zealand yacht, where all the action took place. They even managed to get the mast, sail and rigging into the museum. I was able to a video of part of the actual race when I visited a computer exhibition in northern Germany. So it's very pleasant to see the actual yacht. And here is the fabulous America's Cup trophy.
Some photos that follow this notice aim to show how long different types of ships took to transport immigrants to New Zealand between the 1840s and 1960s.
The chart shows how long the different types of ships took. This map indicates the possible routes to go to New Zealand. It's obvious that the sailing ships would have gone round the south tip of Africa. Steam-powered ships had the Suez and Panama canals at their disposal, so making the journey relatively shorter. This photograph is of a ship loaded with immigrants arriving after a long voyage from Great Britain. And this could have been where they slept on the voyage. Unlike the accommodation that is now provided on the modern passenger liners, the ship wouldn't have stabilizers, so in rough seas sleeping was not easy. We decided to get some lunch A cheeky bird decided he would like some of it. Our time in New Zealand is about to end. There was a huge advertising statue in the airport of the film they had made, Hobbit.